It is the one and only Jarrell Lowe, and boy, do I have something for you today on the lowdown. As always, we appreciate you for tuning in, and we want to give you some tips and bits that will help you along the way. Yes, before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow all things low property theme, especially on YouTube. Buyers, buyers, buyers. I know you didn't think I would forget about it. I got something for you today. Top 5 essential things buyers should know before purchasing their home. Let's jump into it. Point 1, budget and financial readiness. We need to stop dreaming. We need to stop thinking. We need to take action. What does the action look like? That action is going to require you to sit down either with your spouse or with yourself and create a budget if you haven't already done so. That budget should give us an understanding of what our bills, our income and out or expenses may be. It needs to give us an understanding of profit and loss, and we need to see how much mortgage we can afford monthly. Well, what does that look like, Jarrell? We need to sit down. If we're paying $1,500 a month in rent and you feel comfortable at $1,500 a month, then that will tell us how much home we can afford. But if you feel that you can stretch up to $2,000, $2,500 a month, we need to budget accordingly so we don't become house broke and we get in this beautiful house that you wanted and you can't do anything else. You're having to decide if you can go to Winco or Whole Foods. Don't get me wrong, because I shop at both, but you want that freedom of lifestyle. So that budget is so important. We gotta hone in on that and nail down our finances, what's going out, what we're spending our money on, and allocate to savings. We always tell our clients 3.5% down, 2 to 4% in closing costs. If you can err on that side, that will give you room when you have down payment assistance. When you ask for seller credits, now you can go, when you get the keys, you can make the house beautiful the way you want it. Point 2, mortgage options and pre-approval. My friends, this is the golden ticket. The golden ticket, how do we get that? Well, first we have to understand what options are available to us. You have to understand the difference between an FHA loan. You have to know a VA loan or the conventional loan or a USDA loan. These are just some of the options that are available to you. Once you identify the option in the area that you want to live in, now we can start working with a local lender to help us clean up our package. Tell us if we need to get our debt to income ratio down, if we need to improve our credit score, if we need to increase our savings. These are things that a local lender will be able to help you do. As I share with all of my clients, we tell clients at minimum be prepared for a 3.5% down payment, at minimum. Also, be prepared for anywhere between 2 to 4% in closing costs. Now, get it, understand this. The options that you choose, FHA, conventional, VA, USDA, whatever one goes with you, there's going to be a down payment assistance package that could be available. With that down payment assistance package, now the money that you saved up can be applied to paint, floor, light fixtures, furniture, so you get a fresh new house when you're moving into it and you feel great about your decision. Or just put it into the savings and let that be your future mortgage payments. Point 3, we're moving along quickly, so stay with me. Location, location, location. Do you need me to say it again? Location, location, location. If you have not heard me and Brittany talk about this, I am going to continue to talk about this until the roosters come home. The neighborhood you choose is so important. If you have kids in the family, you want to make sure it's a family-friendly neighborhood. If you're a commuter, you want to make sure it's a great, safe neighborhood and you build relationships with your neighbors as soon as possible. Like, know, trust, then you start looking out for one another. Then you start picking up the Amazon packages so the pirates don't get them. This is why point 3 is so important. When me and Brittany were purchasing our first home, we drove by in the morning to see what traffic looked like. We drove by at lunchtime just to see what the neighborhood looked like. And at nighttime, we went by the neighborhood just to see how loud it was, if it was going to be noisy, the partying, and it worked out perfect because it fit everything that we needed. Understand what location. I'm going to say it again. You can rehab your home, but you can't rehab the neighborhood. Point 4, property inspections and evaluations. Can I just say one thing? Please don't skip it. I don't care if it's multiple offer situation. I don't care if the house is going 200,000 over and you're the one offer out of 35 that was selected. Do not skip this process, because this is what's going to tell you what's happening with your home, or what has happened, or things that you need to focus on right now before moving into the home, or things that can be pushed off 6, 12, or even 2 years out. Your property reports and inspection are so important. We tell all of our clients, do them. We have the contingency written in place, and this is something that you need. Protect yourself at all costs. Please do not skip the property reports and evaluation. Point five, this is something I want you to think about as you're working through the budget and financial readiness piece, is what the long-term plan is. I always tell people, begin with the end in mind. Reverse engineer what you see yourself in 3 years doing, what you see yourself in 5 years doing, and work it back to what you're doing today. When you purchase your home, this is something you always should have in mind. What is going to give you the best resale value? What things can you focus on the home that's going to beautify it, curb appeal? And how do we create a long-term plan if this is a buy and hold, if this is a 2-year flip and sale, or you want to move up or 1031 exchange into something bigger and better? We want you to have the long-term plan in mind, so when you're out there house shopping, it gives us an understanding and it helps narrow down what we're looking for. And these are the top 5 essential home buyers need to know. Need to know. But wait, it gets better. I brought a friend. I brought a bonus for you today. Here's the bonus. Your home warranty. Do we need to talk about this? A lot of us don't pay attention to the home warranty. A lot of us often waive the home warranty. But let me tell you why the home warranty is so important. All appliances that convey with the property, if it's a swimming pool, if it's an HVAC, if it's an oven or a fridge that goes out and you have your home warranty, all you have to do is pay the $75 service call. The service call will come out. They'll say assess the damage. They'll tell you that it's non-repairable, or it won't be fixed. They will replace the entire unit for you. Really? Oh, it gets better. Your home warranty you can renew every year. So if you're in the house for 5 years, just renew it every year. Instead of buying a new HVAC system for $8,500, wouldn't you want to pay $450 a year to cover your HVAC system, so when it does go out, your home warranty covers that? My friends, the top 5 essential things that you need to know as a home buyer. And I promise you, I didn't forget about you, but I want you to know. As always, thank you for joining us on the Lowdown. Make sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and turn on all things notifications, Low Property Team.